Hello everyone and welcome to today's tutorial. Today I'll be showing how to set up a basic MIDI channel. As you can see, just like last week I have that audio file I recorded, and we'll just keep it in the same session just for simpleness. So yeah, below that I've created a new MIDI channel, but I'll show you how to do it right now. So what I did was right click on the audio, then go to Insert MIDI Track, Control Shift and T, as I was going through it on the mouse. So yeah, when you get your MIDI channel, make sure it's on auto so you can hear it, and make sure the record arm is on, like so. So what I would do then, you could play it by the keyboard then and you wouldn't hear anything. But yeah, what I did then is I just looked through the browser and I found a pretty nice organ. I think I've used it before in a project. So yeah, I believe I play a bit of the organ soon, but I turned it down because I didn't want to deafen anyone. So yeah, as you can see at the bottom, so yeah, it's a pretty nice sounding organ. So after that, I believe I go through the properties in this. So the frequency and the resolution are two pretty important parts. So you can change the sound pretty dramatically. I believe I'll hold down a C note. So yeah, as you can hear there, it makes it sound like almost a different instrument is being played just by changing the frequency knob. That's what happens when you double click on the frequency, it goes to the top, and the resolution as well. You can hear it start to peak. Here it start to distort a little bit there when you turn the resolution up too high. So yeah, I believe I just go for a basic recording of this here. After all that's been sorted, I haven't tampered too much with it. Just made sure I was at the start of the session. Made sure my click was on, and it was 4/4, and my BPM's 120. So it was basic. Made sure my audio channel was turned off, so I didn't hear it in my recording. So what I did that was I just turned off number 1. It was enabled in orange and it was in grey. I'm not too sure what was happening towards the end there, to be honest. I think I got a bit carried away. Not the greatest playing in the world, but yeah. Here I can click on and I can go and check down the bottom, and then we'll see our piano roll. So our piano roll shows us what we've played and where it is in time, whether it's on the grid and stuff. Most of it looks to be relatively on the grid. That's not me saying what I played was very good. It just doesn't look too bad. But something you can do if you don't think it's on the grid, you can quantize. So make sure it's on 1/16, and go to quantize. I'll quantize it to that grid. So any clips that haven't been played in time will be just slightly pushed back. And you can even go to the advanced sort of quantize settings to make sure. So we'll listen back with a click here, see if it's all in time. So yeah, that's perfect. Maybe towards the end it got a bit iffy, but relatively okay. I think it's just because of the sort of daftness I was playing. but I think it sounded alright. But yeah, that's how you set up a basic MIDI channel and have a basic recording. Thanks for watching, folks, and have a good day. See you next week. Cheers.